Hey Taurus seekers, welcome. Leo season for Taurus. What does Leo season have in store for my Taurians? How are my little earth angels doing? 6 of Cups, feeling nostalgic? Thinking about something, someone that was, that may have returned, and you have a lot to say. Or maybe they have a lot to say to you. Someone has reached some sort of conclusions based on past events between you and them, and now they have some words to convey. Ten of Swords. About the pain, about the loss, about the end. Someone might require surgery. That's for just a few of you, and you know. But it's almost like there are concluding words for a very long, painful time or experience. This could involve family, 10 of Pentacles. I feel strongly that it can involve family, although it could involve a partner, right? If you have family with this person, right? Let's say you have children with this person. There could be news about someone that you haven't been in touch with for a very long time. Something that they're going through. Ace of Swords. An opportunity for a new start, for clearing the air, for making peace or reconnecting. If someone's going through a surgery, it looks like it will go through really well and smooth. So in case you're worried, I try to avoid health predictions and stuff like that. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take that with responsibility, okay? But either way, whoever handles it is professional and knows what they're doing. So it's in good hands. You're starting a new karmic cycle when it comes to family and friendships, community, groups. Some of you are thinking or planning on building a home, a house somewhere. Possibly where you come from, not necessarily though. Knight of Swords. Things are happening fast. Conversations, truths, words, decisions, plans are unfolding really, really fast after possibly a time of stagnation and circulation. Now there's an immediate, almost like an immediate need to act fast, to the Empress, beautiful. So again, health looks good. There's a sense of fast recovery and feeling good about yourself. Taurus, you're stepping into a very powerful mindset. I'm picking up that puts you in your power stance, like in a place of belonging, of feeling like things make sense in a way. Two of Pentacles, and that brings up questions. Am I in the right place? Or is this where I want to be? On one hand, you build yourself something really, really impressive and strong. On the other hand, if you're now becoming reacquainted with a more expansive sense of self, naturally, you have thoughts of expansion. Have I outgrown this place, this thing, this mindset? Maybe some sense of connection to the past, nostalgia, has been keeping you stuck. Some of you have been emotionally embedded in the past. And now your mind kind of flips, something happens, and you're making a very strong decision to put the past behind you and look to the future and focus on what you can build and focus on what brings you joy, or manifesting joy. And the second that happens, I think the universe just kind of swirls in fast, and because it fits, right? This is your archetype, the Empress, Mother Nature, the all-giving, all life-creating archetype, the mother, right? So is the space that you're in big enough to contain that, right? Some of you are being crowned somehow, chosen, like you're elected to something, you are asked to lead something, asked to show leadership in something. King of Wands, to express your creative knowledge and leadership. Could be work, could be by a partner or by a potential to be partner. Show me more about this King of Wands and Taurus for Leo season, please. Two of Swords. Let me look. There's a child or a young individual that doesn't want to hear it. They're very closed off, emotionally detached, and maybe they've experienced they're feeling like they're experiencing some drama around them, some conflict, and they don't have the emotional capacity to handle it. I don't think they should be. Someone feeling left out somehow, and either you or someone around you is trying to connect with them, talk to them. Hey, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. Hey, want to go here, want to go there, and this individual is like a little bit shut down, very protective over their heart space. I think the words that are said with this Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, someone might say a lot of truths that are super sharp, super painful, and very difficult to overcome. This is one of those things that even if it's true, the way it is presented can be very, very hurtful. Like this might be something that happened to you before, that someone said things that stuck in your head that you just can't, they can't take it back. Once they said these words, it's like, since then it's been echoing in your head. It's like you're repeating it. It's like, when you repeat the same conversation in your head over and over again, or the same argument, or someone said something possibly very, very hurtful towards that might kind of put you in a more like, very closed off to them, not willing to open up. And then maybe they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. Maybe I should have thought it through, or I didn't mean it like that. And like they're trying to appease, but it's just, I think for some of you, the effect has been so strong that I see you really like it's like million paper cuts, I don't know why I'm hearing the song, giving me a million reasons, give me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but I don't know if it means anything to any of you. And Taurus, you can be very sharp. Maybe you're saying some things to someone that you've been wanting to say for a very long time. You wanted to make your peace. You were hurt. You feel like you need to put this person in their place, and you do so. And everything you're saying is true, but it creates such an impact on that person. They just close off. So especially if you're dealing with a young individual, be cautious, because you're going to take every word you're saying to heart. And I'm picking up on some of you Taurians that this is the inner child that is still carrying a lot of bruises from your childhood or from a past relationship, or it could be a parents or past relationships, or just family members or loved ones that said things that still occupy your space, your mind space, and it hurts. When people are in pain, there's that phrase that hurt people hurt. They can say really hurtful things, and even if they don't mean them, or a day later they forget that they said it, or they didn't, or they're like, oh, I never meant it like that, blah, blah, blah. It sticks. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It's like words. Words can cut. So especially this month of Leo season, I don't know what's going on with the communication, but the tongues are wild. Show me more, please, for Taurus, for Leo season. Two of Wands. We have 3 2s on the table right now. So there's a new direction. There's a willingness to start anew, to look to the future. Occasionally there is a regression, remembering the things that it's hard to forget, but there's a vision to how things can be. There's a new start, possibly with this King of Wands. This King of Wands seems to be offering this Two of Swords energy something, and it's either that this Two of Swords energy just completely closes off and is not cooperating at all, and then they just move on, or let's see further, or this Two of Swords energy opens up and it is this Two of Wands, and then there's possible resolution and continuance. Show me more, please, for Taurus for Leo season. Oh, I love this Knight of Cups. Okay, so things are finally some water other than the Six of Cups. So this is new energy that is watery, that is healing, that is emotional, that is kind, that is sweet. This is kind words, sweet intention, offering of forgiveness and resolution and conversations. There's a lot of kindness coming from this Knight of Cups. And it brings willingness to reconnect, to talk about things, to just feel better with this person. It's like this person really wants to make things right with you, but first they're coming in too strong with too many words, and it's like overwhelming, and then they change their attitude and coming more soft. And now we have Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. That's wonderful. Hey there. How you doing? Sorry, I can't help it. So we have a couple on the table. With the Two of Wands here, I'm picking up that there's like there's two people who have a new approach towards one another, an approach that is kinder, healthier, more accommodating to the other person's needs and nature. There's more focus on fun and experience. Maybe it's like, okay, we've had too many deep, intense, sharp conversations. Why don't we just go somewhere and have fun? Or why don't we just take our mind off of things and do something that isn't overly serious? This could be also parent to child, realizing that, okay, all the conversations in the world are not working, maybe changing the approach and just taking them out, or taking them to a vacation, or going somewhere and just having a really good time and treating them and making them feel good about themselves, and dressing up, or maybe going shopping. There's a sense of like, let's do some fun together. I love this. Wow, a lot of cards on the table. Interesting. Taurus. You deserve some lighthearted fun. Absolutely. And Leo season is perfect for that. Ooh, how did I not show you? Sorry, this is the mug I'm drinking from. Karma is a Witch. You can find this and Secrecy or Existential Shifter mugs below in my online and on Teespring. My online store, sorry. There's also like t-shirts and fun stuff. I just spilled chai all over myself, all over my nose. Chai all over my nose. That's okay. It's fun. It's fun. Some of you are growing your garden. You're like planting tomatoes or something. I'm seeing sunflowers as well. Sunflowers are amazing. There's a reason why they're called sunflower. In every language, they're calling sunflower. In Hebrew, it's chamania, the flower of the sun. In Deutsch, it's a Sonnenblumen, also flower of the sun. It's always in all languages flower of the sun, because it's closed at night. It opens its petals to the east, to the sunrise, and the flower itself moves all day long east to west until the sun sets, and the flower closed with it. Notice sunflowers at night, when they're in nature, they're closed. Very cool. It's a great source of life force and vitality. I always have sunflowers in my kitchen's cabin, and I eat them like that. I pour from the bag, like and I just like literally like a cat, just like. Sorry, TMI Morgane. But it's super healthy, and it's really good for the hair, by the way. Hair and nails. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. The World, but it fell in the reverse and right underneath the Ten of Swords. Some painful ending that you just don't want to have. That is feeling there's something that won't end. Something that you, in the beginning of Leo season, you're talking about it, this needs to end, and then there's a return of it. It hasn't ended, there's something you didn't close off yet, haven't finalized. There's still more to do in that arena. You might think to yourself, okay, it's time for me to let go of this career direction or this thing. You might be like, okay, I'm done with pursuing my dream in the performing arts, whatever, and you're done with it and you don't do anything, and then suddenly towards the end of Leo season, boom, a major opportunity, and you're like, but I gave up. Something like that. Now, that's a good version. Others of you, it's something that you want to finalize, but kind of won't let go of you because maybe you skipped something in the... If you're leaving somewhere, do it right. Don't leave stuff behind. Does that make sense? Okay, I'll tell you why. It's because I always keep the tea bag inside the mug just to make it stronger. But then when I drink, it just falls on my face. I'll do it this way. There you go. Now I'm like a lady. That's more stable. Okay. Now I'm like a lady. Poof, the computer falls. No. Sorry, I know. Hey ya. Hooah. Al Pacino. Hooah. Sorry. Scent of a woman. Scent on a donna. If you haven't seen this movie, this could be this movie nostalgia, going back in time and watching classics. Watch Sense of a Woman. It's so you, Taurus, being known for your scent or being recognized when you come into the room, even by a blind man, just because of how you smell. There's a scent to you. There's like a flower. I'm sorry. I don't know. It suddenly became a little... Okay, show me more, please, for Taurus. We have a gazillion cards on the table, and I keep going for you guys. I don't know what's going on. It's an interesting month. Taurus. Nice. 4 of Swords flipped like that in the reverse, right on the 10 of Swords. Okay. Don't be stubborn. If you need to wait for some sort of healing to finalize a healing period, right? If you got injured and you've gone through a healing phase or treatment, don't insist, right? If you broke your ankle and you're being told to rest it out for a week, don't go for a run after 3 days. It will make it worse and it will only prolong the healing process. Okay, that applies to everything and anything. Do it right. Some of you, something that you've been waiting on for a long time that has to do with international, global, possibly travel, is being opened. The skies are open. I'm picking up that the sky are opening for you. Okay. For those of you that you've been waiting on a very long time, not being able to travel or go somewhere, or you had some limitations for whatever reason, some of you because of the sea, some of you because of visas, whatever. I don't know your story. There's a progression during Leo season, a very important one. But what it's saying is to not immediately hop on a plane or go on to wherever it is that you can go to now. Wait a little, right? So the permission or the open sky kind of happens during Leo season, which is good for those of you that this applied to. But wait with the travel. Not sure why, especially if it's long distance, if it's international, if it's like cross-continent or cross-countries kind of thing. Because of global events, possibly a global event that will catch you by surprise. So wait, okay? The open sky happens for you as preparation for the right timing. It's just, so plan. Use it to plan. Because now that you know that you can, then you can plan. But wait. Okay. All right, let's conclude this, and then I want to talk to you about your love life. We'll do that in the extended. Link is below. It's a double pentagram spread where we look into the dynamic between you and your person of interest, whether you're dealing with them now or it's the person that will come into your life throughout Leo season, or it's someone from the past that the cards want to talk to you about. I don't know, we'll see. And we will also look at how things unfold between you throughout the season. And we'll pull runes. We'll have a rune reading. Okay? If you don't know what runes are, it means secrets in Gaelic. It's another divination tool, very magical, very ancient, more ancient than the tarot. It's Celtic. If you know the Arthurian legends, if you know Merlin, then Merlin always had a sack of runes. Yeah. Anyway, we'll read those. Hi, King of Pentacles. What's up? So now we have two kings on the table. Taurus. Two kings. Now this could be you. Really like buying your gold watch kind of thing. I'm picking up on a symbol of status. Something that you're look, we have some money stuff here. We have the Empress, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles now. So there might be like a leap in status or in financial position that you might want to do something for yourself that you usually weren't able to do, like treat yourself somehow or acknowledge it somehow by something. You don't have, I'm not saying you need to go and be extravagant and flashy, you know, do you, boo. Taurus are known for their natural beauty. But, you know, something that you deserve it. You deserve it. Get your gold watch or whatever it is. Get your crown. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to give you a snippet of the card just to see them. They're way more than there are on the table. You can't see in the frame. But we'll move to a bigger table for the extended. And 3 twos, huh? 2 kings and 2 queens. Right. And 2 tens. And 2 knights. Interesting. So there's a lot of synchronicity, a lot of alignment in this reading. And a lot of air. Yeah, stay local for Leo season. I'm not, you can short travel, you can do short traveling, right? Like car drives and stuff like that, but don't go on an international plane in August once the sky opens up for you, okay? That's a very strong indication, having the Empress in the upright and the World card in the reverse. There are more things to plan, to know, to learn of, that will make whatever trip that is way more beneficial. Okay? Sorry, I just want to look at this for 1 second. Yeah, love is also kind of around. In this reading, it's behind the scenes. It's in the background. But in the extended, we'll see it clearly. We'll focus on that. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Everything is in the description box. Check out Patreon if you want, although this is also available on Vimeo, but check out Patreon. Would love for you to consider joining. It's a monthly membership that you can cancel anytime, so no worries, no contracts, all good. You can also book a private reading with me when you become a patron, so keep that in mind if that's something you're interested in. If you want to study tarot from me, check out Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, also in the description box. You study everything there is to know about being a tarochi, if that's possible, you know, to the limit of how much it's possible, and while going through a shamanic spiritual journey with me. It's a life-changing experience. So yeah, you can read in the comment section on Vimeo on Tarot Masterclass how some people are affected by it. All right, guys, see you in a second. Love you very much. You are the bomb.